This time, we're going to talk about a muzzleloader from a Thai video. Based on its shape, this seems to be a modern-made muzzleloader. However, it's quite like modern muzzleloaders we typically see in the Western world, especially its firelock. This lock is quite surprising. It appears to be a side slipper or mule ear lock, a design used in a small number of Western muzzleloaders. This ignition device is actually even more unusual. It looks like a large firing pin and, importantly, it moves horizontally. This design makes the entire firearm even rarer and quite unique. Honestly, not understanding the Thai language made it a little hard to search for corresponding information about this musket. So I had to hope the website's recommendation system could give me some clues. Finally, I really found it. The mechanism is totally different from the common firelock. The most obvious difference is that it has a big firing pin instead of a hammer, which is similar to the hammer of a percussion lock. Then, because the ignition pin must be placed on the right side of the gun, the firing pin becomes a striker that impacts horizontally. So, naturally, the function of the trigger is to secure the firing pin. Okay, now let's finally turn our attention to the spring mechanism. Well, most muzzleloaders globally typically employ a V-spring or a single leaf spring. This particular Thai firearm features a coiled spring. This observation allows us to make an educated guess. Firearms of this specific Thai design consistently utilize coiled springs, even from their earliest original iterations. This detail might help us pinpoint when this gun was made. Compared to V-springs and leaf springs, the coiled spring is a relatively more modern development. The very first patent for a true coiled spring was issued to R. Treadwell in Great Britain in 1763, patent number 792. However, the first steel coiled spring was officially invented in 1857, and its widespread adoption and mass production truly took off after the Industrial Revolution, particularly in later half of the 19th century. Furthermore, this Thai firearm also uses a stock design similar to Western types. Based on this point, I believe the era of this particular type of firing pin muzzleloader might be more recent than we initially assumed, perhaps dating back to the late 19th or early 20th century, or possibly even as late as the 1920s to 1930s.